Good morning, everyone. If you wanted to learn how I made today's dough, please check the link above. In today's recipe, I created lots of different designs using everyday's kitchen utensils. So first of all, I got some dough, divided it into half. To one half, I added some cacao powder up until I was happy with the brown color. Then I started making little balls like shown, and then arranging them against next to each other like shown. And then I got each 4 of these balls and started rolling them up until I got a nice beautiful swirl. This may not work every time, but be patient with it. And then we can fix it if it's not centered. I made few of these this way. Then I tried to make them in a quicker way. I got long rolls of the dough, stuck them against each other. Then I tried to make a similar pattern to the first one. Not exactly the same. After finishing with swirl, I also made a spoon design. There it is. I made it with a rectangular dough cutter. So I use a large spoon with a beautiful pattern. Then I randomly cut out rectangles. I also used a bottle design. You probably cannot see it properly. And I used a grater design, but that wasn't very strong. I also used a potato masher design, and I love this one because it leaves clear prints on the dough, and then we can cut out random shapes. I did this with a circular dough cutter. Enough, each one of these is unique, so that's the beauty of doing this. And then I used the long spoon to make parallel designs, and that's what I've got before baking. So we stick them in the oven, gas mark 580 degrees for about 15 minutes. I also used the pastry pincher. I don't know what to call it. I'll have to stick to this name. And then I pinched the dough as shown. I didn't do it all throughout. Only half of the dough was had that pattern, and then I got a love heart and created the shown designs. And then I made a fish scale design with another pincher. You can probably use a spoon to get this, but I used a pastry pincher. This was a pretty design too, and that's how my biscuits looked like after baking. And then if they stick to the baking tray, we can use a knife and slide them. I hope that my video has inspired you to make lots of different biscuits at home. So I also made a fork design, and I made the fork design in so many different ways. I also used this cookie cutter. This was a massive love heart, and it leaves some pattern the edges. I used it with the white love heart biscuit as well. I don't know if you can see it. And then I try to make different flower pattern, as you can see with this cookie cutter. I also made lozenges, and I probably decorated them with forks. This is how my biscuits looked like after baking. I enjoyed making this video, and these are the utensils I have used. I hope today's video has inspired you to be creative in the kitchen. If you enjoyed watching it, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos.